I hope you're already breathing with me and getting yourself nice and calm and comfortable, ready for your next worship instructions. Welcome. Maybe welcome back if you are already subscribed to this channel. If you are not already subscribed, please make sure that you do. Please go do that now. Go subscribe to this channel. I post here fairly regularly, and I just make slightly dominant ASMR for good boys, or for boys that want to be more good. You can check the links in my About section if you'd like to know more about me, more about what I do, more about who I am. But without further ado, let's get started. It's time for me to check how well you can follow instructions, that's all. Nothing too complicated today. Just want to check if you can follow instructions. A good submissive will be able to follow orders. Do you understand? You can just say, yes, goddess. Yes, goddess. Yes, goddess. Yes, goddess is the only words I want to hear out of your mouth. Yes, goddess, I understand. Good. Now, very simply, look at the eye on my hand. That's all. And just watch it. Let's see if you can just concentrate. If you're unable to concentrate, listen to instructions and be present here with me. If you have absolutely no ability to sit still, to delay your own gratification, then you will not make a good submissive. If you have no ability to just trust the goddess that's in front of you and follow her instructions and do as she tells you, no matter what else might be going on the screen, no matter what else might be trying to go through your mind or trying to take your attention away, you'll just follow what she says. And I said, what did I say? How good is your attention span? What did I say? Yes, I said, look into my eye, this eye on my hand. And start to become aware of your breathing. That's all for now. Very easy, isn't it? Very easy, isn't it? If you're unable to follow these instructions, you will not be the kind of submissive that I, or nearly any goddess, is looking for. We're all going to need you to be able to follow instructions. We're all going to need you to be able to do as you are told. Look into my eye on my hand. That's it. Just testing your ability to follow instructions. Just testing your ability to follow instructions. Good. You're doing good so far. You're doing very good so far. That's a good boy. You only get to hear good boy when you actually do as you're told and when you follow instructions. That is another, almost, I'm sure, absolute truth if you want to be a submissive, or if you want to please a goddess, or if you want to experience domination of some kind. You will only get to hear good boy, probably rarely, it will probably be breadcrumbed to you a little bit because a lot of us dominant women like to deny. Just to keep you on your toes, just to keep you wanting more, just to keep you present and here. Because you as a species, as a gender, tend to lose interest when you have exactly what you want. It's a strange paradox, but I found it to be very true in my 37 years of life. Have you looked away from the eye? Have you disobeyed me? Have you disobeyed Goddess? If you have, you know that as with when you follow instructions, you get a good boy. When you don't follow instructions, you get punished. And that may come in the form of denial, for sure. But it may also come in the form of pain. And when I say denial, I mean of your pleasure entirely as well, depending on the levels at which you are practicing with your goddess. Keep looking at the eye. Keep looking at the eye. Keep looking at the eye. I'm almost done with you. But let me just tell you a little more about maybe what to expect, pain-wise or punishment-wise. Lots of goddesses like to administer punishment in the form of impact play. But when you're my online good little boy, sometimes that can be pretty difficult, the actual physical punishment. So we have to get a little creative, don't we? Don't we? And lots of you like punishment in a verbal sense, given verbally, administered verbally, like medicine for your little privileged male life. A lot of you like your pleasure denied completely. A lot of you like to feel degraded in the sense of only being allowed to worship. And now you have just a little permission just to look behind me. Imagine you got to worship and then you had that pleasure taken away. Or you're just slightly ashamed of this kink. And it makes you feel really, really pathetic to be on my floor. And the only part of me you're allowed to even see, touch, smell is this. For some of you, that's pleasure. For some of you, that's definitely punishment. You are all unique little snowflakes. Unique little snowflakes. But well done. You managed to stay concentrated on my eye. You managed to follow my instructions. So I think you have some potential. There is some potential that you could be useful to a goddess. So if you'd like to find out more, I think you know what to do. You can find some links in my About section. You can just follow your intuition and see what it is that you think a good boy would do with that About section, especially if you enjoyed this video, if you felt like you learnt anything, if you felt like the visuals were quite pleasing, if you felt like it was educational, if you like my voice, if you experienced ASMR tingles. And I hope I'll see you at that place that we're not allowed to mention, that you can definitely find in a few of my links. So I'll see you there if you want to talk more. It's the only place you can actually talk to me